4 or 5 years ago.
Maybe. Wow.
Yeah,
It
so
doesn't feel like that long ago, but yeah, I think it's 4 or 5
going
years
back
ago.
to the extra days.
Yeah.
What big movies were you an extra in that people would know?
Yeah.
You actually got camera time.
You have to like freeze frame it, but Trailer Park Boys 3 Don't Legalize It,
Uh-huh.
which is on Netflix. I just did like in the summer Shadow Hunters. So that's a new TV show on Netflix.
So you're still doing these?
Yeah, I still do it occasionally in Toronto because I have 2 background agencies in Toronto that find me work. So whenever I have like a day off and I want, because doing background work is so easy, and they pay you a ridiculous amount of money.
What does an extra make per day?
In Toronto, there's a union, so you get paid 8 hours. It's only minimum wage, but you get paid 8 hours minimum no matter what. And then a lot of the times you go into like overtime pay.
Right.
So it's like a little bit more. But if you get something featured, so if they tell you like you're going to be on the main camera, but you're not going to be saying anything, but you're going to be in the main shot, you'll get like $25 an hour.
Wow.
So it's even better.
Plus they feed you, don't they?
Plus they feed you. Yeah. I mean, sometimes they give you, like one time I went in there and there was like this big spread and there's all this nice food and like chicken and asparagus. And then the next day I go into a set and there's a bag of white bread, a jar of peanut butter, a jar of jelly, and a plastic knife.
Guess they were over budget.
That everyone was sharing. And I was like, oh, this is disgusting.
Yeah, this movie's
Where's
doomed.
the closest McDonald's?
All right, so you got the podcast thing.
Yeah.
What would we hear on your podcast?
So the podcast is called Pod Jobs with Johnny Rogers. You can find it on iTunes and Google Play Music. So what I do is I kind of talk to people about like odd jobs that they've had, from passionate to mundane. I like kind of try to cover it all with a little bit of like comedy involved.
Right.
Most of the people that I've been talking to are stand-up comedians in Toronto, because stand-up comedians, it's very hard to break into that industry, as in anything in the entertainment industry. So we've had a lot of different jobs.
Sure.
But I find it's interesting to listen to people and them talk about like whether they like the job, because some people have cool jobs. Like I talked to a guy recently who was like a tour bus manager, and he has like all these crazy stories. And I talked to a strip club DJ and a wedding MC and a guy that was a tour manager for Jake the Snake Roberts.
Okay.
And he did like all of Ontario here. So like there's tons of like weird jobs, and I just don't think it's going to end. So I was like, this is a good avenue to pursue, to go down to talk to people too.
And for those who don't know, how do you find this? Just go to iTunes?
Yeah, you can just go to iTunes.
And then search for...
You can search Johnny Rogers, or you can search Pod Jobs, Podd Jobs. Yeah, you should be able to find it on any like podcast app or Google Play Music, whatever device you use.
Okay.
If not, you can go to johnnyrogers.ca/podcast, and I have it all. I'll put them up there every Tuesday, so later today I'll put up a new episode, so there'll be 6 there for people to listen to.
And we'll link to your website from our
Yeah,
Facebook,
for sure.
so you can check out more about Johnny Rogers. And if we're talking about maybe doing a comedy show in Brockville at some point down the road.
Yeah, at some point. I'm always looking for like sponsorship too, like Athens Pizzeria in Athens, Ontario. They have the best pizza. It's worth the drive. Italian, Canadian, Greek food. Athens Restaurant, Main Street. Advertisers like that. I also, too, can I talk about the Laugh Factory?
Yeah.
So I had a really cool opportunity with the Laugh Factory, if you know them. They're a big comedy agency in Los Angeles and all over the U.S. They reposted one of my jokes on Reddit, and I'm now a semifinalist in their competition. So April 18th, if you look at any of the Laugh Factory's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter pages, they're going to post my joke, which was living with your parents is like eating McDonald's. You save money and can I swear?
No,
no swearing. And feel like poop. But
right.
you'll see the real joke there. But I need people to like retweet that and like it and favorite it and share, and that'll all get me into the finals to get flown out to LA to do some spots there at their clubs.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. More about Johnny Rogers. Link to it from our Facebook page to your page. You can find the podcast. You can find more about Johnny. See where he's playing at if you're in Toronto. On holiday, you want to find somewhere to go and a comedy show. Look up Johnny. Great guy. Been here a couple times now. And we look forward to seeing you again sometime
Thanks,
soon.
Merce.
Yes, and then someday we can say, we knew him when he came to the radio station a couple
Or
times.
if you see me homeless on the street, we knew him. He came to the radio station.
Yes, the Johnny Rogers Comedy Central special. Anyway, thanks for coming in, Johnny.
Thanks, Merce.
It is 8:54 up at 9. Yes, FM coffee break. I'll request out.